Back at the pond again, out here on the boat, doing a little fishing today. Be sure to go like Dave's Fishing Apparel on Facebook. Support a kid trying to start his own rod company. He's selling the apparel to buy the rod blanks to start the company. Today I'm going to speak on a message that I think is very important when it comes to recovery, and that's people, places, and things. I think it's a very important subject, all three of them, and it's something that I speak on often when I go to different detoxes and speak. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. There he is. Feels like a little bit better one this time. Feels like it. Not real big, you gotta stick with it though. About the same as the other ones. Thank you, Lord. Trench hogs be putting in work out here. Hey, it's Jerry here at Set Free Fishing. I had to remake a video from yesterday. That's why I'm in different clothes now. It didn't record me all the way. So yesterday while I was fishing, I said I was going to speak on people, places, and things to do with recovery, and I think there are three very important things to speak on, because when it comes to recovery, people, places, and things will make you relapse faster than anything else. For me, I had to surround myself with totally different people, mostly family, and a lot of them I couldn't be around because it was a negative influence on my walk of sobriety. And my walk of sobriety is the most important thing in my life right now. And another thing is places. I had to stay away from them old places. I had to even sometimes take a different route just so I wouldn't go through that old town. But also I hear a lot of people say, and I've heard it my whole life, I got to get out of this town. I got to get out of Polk County. I got to get out of, Florida, whatever it may be. But I chose to stay in the town that I got high the most in because I wanted to set an example to those that were still here suffering. I wanted to set an example that you can stay right where you're at, because all my family's right here. Why would I want to move away from all them? So I wanted to set an example to show people that you can stay right where you were at. You just got to change your mindset. You got to change your mentality, your thinking mentality. And you got to put people in your circle that have the same goal in life as you. And that's what I've done. I find a lot of the people that I put in my circle in the rooms of AA, and they have the same mindset I have, to walk a life of sobriety. And take one day at a time. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's a daily battle. But that's the great thing about this program of AA, is that it's a 24-hour program, one day at a time. And then things. With the things part, I think things is your biggest trigger. For me, I don't recall what things trigger me so much until they happen, and then I realize that's one of my triggers. Maybe it's music for me. Rap music was a huge influence on my drug use, because all the rappers were doing it, and I listened to a lot of rap music, and it was a huge influence. So that was one of the things I had to get out of my life. I listen to mostly Christian music now and a little bit of country, not even much of it because they all talk about drinking and smoking nowadays. So you gotta change your whole environment when it comes to people, places, and things. If you gotta take a different route home to avoid that liquor store, and that route's an extra 20 to 30 minutes long, take that route. Yeah, you might pay more in gas, but it'll save you in the long run from a relapse, you know. And as for people, I don't care if it's your auntie, your mom, your grandma, your brother, your sister, I don't care who it is, your cousin. If they're not putting your sobriety first and foremost like you are, you got to cut them out of your life for a while. And then one day, eventually, they'll understand, they'll come around, you know, and they'll respect it. It's called setting boundaries. And I had to set those boundaries with a few people, and then they come to respect that I was doing the real thing this time, that I really wanted to be sober, and I was going to do anything it took to stay sober, and they respect that now, and so setting them boundaries with people is very important. Get those people out of your life. Put people in your corner that's going to hold you accountable when they see you slipping, or when they see you're having a bad day, that they're going to lift you up. We need more of that in this world, you know. So many people are so quick to tear people down, and we live in a society where we need to start lifting people up and encouraging people. I see many people fall in this program because they don't get the encouragement they need, and it's sad. You know, I want to see everyone make it. I want to see everyone beat this thing and have a better life and live a better life, because they deserve a better life, and their family deserves to have them back. So pay attention in your walk of sobriety to people, places, and things. You know, stick those people in your corner that's going to lift you up, that's going to encourage you, that's going to fight with you and for you. And then stay away from them old places. Stay away from them old people too, man. They ain't none of them your friends. It's all a lie. They ain't your friends. You know, I got some that I still consider my brothers, but I can't be around them just because they're choosing still to do their own thing. And it hurts, but I got to set that example. I got to be the difference, you know. And all this was, you know, by the grace of God is why I'm where I'm at now, and only by His grace. You know, if it wasn't for God changing my life and changing my heart, I wouldn't be where I am today. And because of the rooms of AA, you know, AA has been a huge tool in my recovery. And just start owning up to your mistakes, you know. Start looking in the mirror, because that's the person that's caused all this, no one else. I don't care what you've been through, it's a choice you've made, you know. And once you make that choice so many times, I believe it becomes a mental illness, you know. But you can fight back, and I'm living proof of it. So yeah, stay away from those people, places, and things that are going to be a negative influence on your walk of sobriety. And just keep coming back. Take it one day at a time. Love you, people.